Hi everyone, I'm using Gregory Scott's Tarot for our reading today. I'll choose some cards from Gregory Scott's Tarot. I'll choose one from Mary Magdalene as well, and one from the Gods, Goddesses and Angels for some extra guidance as we're going through these huge energies. And they can seem like a powerful waves that we are absorbing, waves of energy, waves of light. And then as we're integrating these waves of light, maybe things are coming to the surface. So I'm asking for a message. One's just jumped out there face down, so I'll read that at the end of the reading. I'm asking for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. And as always, take what resonates and just pop the rest to one side. There we have the Empress. Beautiful energy of the Empress. The King of Wands, he keeps making his presence known. The Four of Wands. The Six of Wands. We have the High Priestess. Death. The Six of Swords. And the Ace of Cups. So this is beautiful energy, and today we have such powerful divine feminine energy. The asteroids of poverty, and poverty is the goddess who is a higher octave of Venus. So Venus is in conjunction with poverty, also with Hecate and Persephone. So we have this powerful female feminine energy coming through, asking us to go deep within ourselves, to go to the higher octave of love with poverty. Feel the love of Venus. That's easily, that Venetian energy is easily accessible, but poverty, we really have to meditate to reach that high frequency. Then Hecate is the medicine woman. She's the shaman. She works with the magic. She's the divine midwife that helps us to birth into who we truly are. And then Persephone is the underworld, so she helps us to reclaim parts of ourselves. And also Isis, who brought her husband back from the other side, from death. So this is a time of really resurrecting the divine feminine within us, going into those places that we have suppressed. Chiron is retrograding there in Aries, helping us to. Chiron is the shamanic healer who brings through those initiations to help us to gain the wisdom from whatever it is, the pain that we may be holding on to, bringing it up into our awareness, into the light, and the divine feminine coming in and bringing in those beautiful gifts of divine medicine. So there's a lot going on with the divine feminine today, and it's such a beautiful day of union of the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together. So we have the Empress, who is Venus. So this is Venus coming into conjunction with poverty. So poverty, that higher aspect of Venus, she is she works with that pureness of love, of unconditional love, of divine love, and that medicine of divine love coming through Venus with that energy of divine abundance, of happiness, of joy. So these two coming together lifts our hearts to a higher frequency, coming through with Hecate, the the divine witch who works with the Mother Earth, who brings all the energies of all the modalities of healing together, who helps us to rebirth ourselves, working with the elements of Mother Earth, of nature, of that deep energy that we hold within ourselves. And then Persephone helping us to go and rescue those parts of our soul that we have gone, that we are not conscious about. So all this coming in today for the divine feminine. So feel that energy moving through you, taking that breath, listening to the I am, Chiron retrograde in the I am, and helping us to, how do we view our I am? How do we feel when we say the words I am? What comes after? Listen to the conversation that we have with ourselves. This is Mercury retrograding. This is the final week of Mercury in retrograde in Leo, in our heart center, asking us to really get truthful with ourselves. So as we are doing this, as we are looking deeper within, as we are maybe any old wounds coming to the surface and allowing that highest vibration of love to come in and dissolve now, dissolve anything with pure faith, with absolute pure faith. And this is Venus coming in. She's the Queen of Queens, the divine feminine, coming into our energy fields today. Feel that energy of prosperity, of standing in that higher timeline where there is nothing that weakens us, that we know within ourselves the divine power, the divine guidance is within. The King of Wands coming down, again meeting us. He's coming down the stairs. He's not expecting us to walk up those stairs to get into the higher vibrations. He's just asking. He is the king of he is the entrepreneur, the energy of the entrepreneur, works with his magic. He brings in the motivation for us to go and achieve our greatest potential. So he's asked, the universe is asking, the divine masculine is coming to the divine feminine, who is the high priestess, and she works with the energy within, with her visualizations, asking us, what is it, how can I serve you? The universe, the divine masculine, asking us, how may I serve you? And feel the warmthness of that. Feel the expansion within your heart of that, of love, the divine masculine. This day is one of beautiful unity. Feeling the divine masculine standing in front of you, and we all owe the divine feminine, the divine masculine within. Feeling the divine masculine asking us, how can I help you? I'm gifting you, I'm coming into your energy now to listen to you, because this is the King of Wands, who's very compassionate. He is a beautiful listener. He knows to stay calm. He knows not to step into anger, because when he does so, he goes down into a lower frequency and starts to create obstacles. So he knows all that. So he's holding his arms out now and saying, I'm coming to gift you. I'm coming to gift you, and I'm coming to bring a deeper love into your heart, into your energy, into your life. The Four of Wands, beautiful card. This gateway that they are dancing in, this divine masculine and the divine feminine. These are perfect cards for today, coming together, and this is two souls merging together. We're all connected, but there are some souls that are really drawn to each other. We're on a soul mission, a soul journey, and our souls meet, and it creates the happiness, the marriage of the divine masculine and the divine feminine coming together to create those divine creations. So it's a very creative energy today to really sit and daydream, because we're being listened to, and our daydreams are in essence us praying. So this is a gorgeous, feel the energy of this card, feel the energy of the Empress coming in, the King of Wands coming in, bringing that enfoldment of love. There we have the Six of Wands. So we've got a lot of fire energy here. So the Six of Wands is victory. The universe is listening to us, and as we've got more in tune and in alignment with what it is actually that we wish to experience in our lives, which is peace. And we don't have to start creating all kinds of scenarios, just feeling that at home within our own bodies, because that's the victory. It's not going seeking it outside of us for any kind of appraisal. It's actually feeling at home within our own bodies, feeling at home with our own unique gifts, which are all coming online as we focus on Mercury retrograding in Leo. Is asking us, what is it that really uplifts you, and what is it that doesn't? So choose what uplifts you, and don't feel guilty about not entangling with what doesn't uplift you anymore. It's not that we go into any kind of resistance, it's just we choose what uplifts us now. And this brings in this wonderful card of victory, of coming home. The Ten of Swords. So these were at the base of the pack. The Ten of Swords is the end of a challenging situation, and this with relationships, it could be any relationship. Go within the I am a mother, I am a father, I am a sister, I am a brother, going through the aspects of ourselves, the aspects of our reality in our life, and how we feel after we have said the I am in a certain situation. So I am the lover, and how do we feel after that? Is there something lacking? Do we feel that do we feel a dip in energy? There's Chiron coming in and saying that there's your Achilles heel. There's the weakness that you are going out and resonating into your relationships. I'm here to show you that, to show you that you're none of that. Divine feminine today is rising us within a feminine power that is so delicate. It's not a power over, it's a power that enfolds with love, with nurturing. So there's an end of challenges that we are choosing to be aware of. This is not any kind of bypassing anything. We're feeling it, allowing the feelings to come, because there will come a time where those feelings become less and less and less, maybe a little bit faint, some residue there, and then it's like just full power on the love of life, the life force energy that's coming through us, the motivation that comes through us when we're choosing what we love. And so this is, the challenges are coming behind us, of going into that place of doing things to please others, doing things because we don't want to be seen as not a nice person, whatever it may be. We're stepping out of that because we can't please everyone. There'll always be someone that's not happy, and none of that's anything to do with us. It's something they're going through and projecting on to the people around them. So this is the end of those challenges of taking that on and trying to fix it on the outside, trying to bend ourselves all out of shape to appease someone that's a distortion within them. It becomes a distortion within us when we start to try and fix it. Once we let go and step into the miracle of our life, into the beauty of life, letting go of those uncomfortable feelings that are entangled in, maybe in family, maybe in work, in relationships. When we let go of those, we actually allow a miracle to come into that situation, into that person's life, into whatever it is. So when we stop entangling it and weaving worry into it and all the rest of it, when we start to weave the golden thread of unconditional love, we allow them to create a miracle in their own life. We are holding the old in a concrete energy of discomfort. This is unraveling all this. This is what Chiron is coming through. And all the beautiful goddesses, the divine feminine, these asteroids that are activating us through Venus to come in and penetrate into our lives. Of when we find happiness, when we are happy, everyone around us is happy. And when we do that, we are not fixing anyone else, we're fixing the distortion within ourselves. So there are challenges falling away within relationships as well today, because it's very powerful about the divine masculine and the divine feminine together coming through and doing that dance. They'll come together, then they may part, then they'll come together, then they may part, doing their learning and whatever it is, then they come together stronger and go off. And so it's allowing that ebb and flow of relationships without grabbing hold and creating something that is not even there. It's an illusion coming from our lack of love for ourselves. So these challenges are being dissolved as they come into the surface. There we have the Six of Swords, taking us into a new environment, into expansion, into light, into so much joy. And as we step into that, we see everyone around us. Everybody's okay. Everything is exactly how it's meant to be. And it sets us free. It sets everyone around us free. And then this brings a death of the old, a death of these challenges. And you can see there the mask on that mirror is all distorted. These are the masks that we wear to when we go into anger and we start to let everyone around us know that we're not happy. We have a mask because it's our facial expression that shows our unhappiness inside. That is a mask. The unhappiness is a illusion. When we let go of all that and we just feel the energy of that divine sacredness within, it opens up our heart. So all this energy coming from the divine feminine, all this beautiful energy that is flowing in through the cosmos of the divine masculine is meeting within us, creating a kundalini arising, opening our heart, allowing our hearts to overflow with love, and taking us on a new journey into a new and into freedom, into divine sovereignty, because this energy that's flowing in is so powerful that it is activating our original blueprint, bringing up the remembrance of that, the remembrance of that we're all one, we're all connected. And as we, whatever we allow to emit from us through thoughts, feelings and words and behaviours, that's what the universe brings back to us. So this is a beautiful energy today. So I'm asking for a message from Mary Magdalene, the Divine Feminine. Come through with a message for us today. We have the Sacred Vow. This is a gorgeous, beautiful card. That is Joshua and Mary Magdalene coming together in that union, that sacredness. And our soul is destined to come into alignment with this when we have the self-love, when we have that sacredness within us. It brings in this relationship. And so today we have Joshua, Mary Magdalene, the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine, coming in and weaving through us the energy of that sacred love, the anointing of sacredness. So feel the activation of this card. It is so beautiful. And we all have the Divine Masculine, the Divine Feminine. Some females may have more masculine, some males have more, maybe have some more feminine, but it all balances when two souls are destined to meet. It's a completion, it's a wholeness, it's a sacred union that is occurring today. So feel the activations from the Divine Masculine and the beautiful energy that is coming through with such warmth. The wind then just picked up as I was talking about the Divine Masculine, coming with that motivation to be able to step in to our own gifts, activating our own gifts and allowing them to blossom now, and this sacred love coming from our hearts, resonating out of us into our reality, because whatever we think, we create. That's the reality we will create. With every heartbeat, we are sending out the experience that we will draw into our lives. So this is beautiful energy today, to connect with the Divine Masculine and the Divine Feminine within, the sacredness, connect with Mary Magdalene, with Joshua, and feel their sacredness, then both placing their palms upon your heart, bringing in the energy of sacred love. There is an anointing going on with this powerful energy today. So I'm asking for a message from the gods, goddesses and angels for today. We have the goddess of sacred power. So this is being encouraged to take a leading role in any current situations. So when we are disempowering ourselves and looking at everything that we perceive is wrong, this is Mercury retrograding through Leo, asking us to empower ourselves, actually start focusing on everything going right, of everything being exactly how it's meant to, because that's the truth. Everything is in divine order. I am presence, listen to how our relationship with our I am, and using our sacred wisdom, our sacred knowledge, the healing that's available for us, the insights to come through and allow us to really resurrect in wholeness. So beautiful cards today. So I'm sending so much love. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and thank you so much for listening. Thank you.